Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Learn with PR. In this video, we will learn how to search a node in a doubly linked list using C++. In the previous video, we already understood how we can create a node in a doubly linked list. So now we will understand how to find a particular element inside the list. So searching means checking whether a specific value exists in the linked list or not. Right? So as we know, a doubly linked list contains three parts in each node: previous pointer, data, and next pointer. So the previous pointer stores the address of the previous node, and the next pointer stores the address of the next node. Okay, so to search an element, we start from the head node and traverse the last one by one. Okay, at each node, we compare the node's data with the value we want to search. So first step is what? We create a temporary pointer called temp, you can say, and assign it to the head. Okay, now we start traversing the list using while. Okay, at each step, we check whether temp of data is equal to the value we want to search. If the value matches, so it means the node is found and we can display the position of that node. If the value does not match, we move to the next node using temp, and temp will get the value of temp of next. So this process continues until we reach the end of the list. So if we reach null and still don't find the value, it means the element doesn't exist in the list. All right. So this scenario we have already done in our singly linked list. So please check that video. I will share the link. Okay, and you can check that thing, how we can search a node in a singly linked list. All right, so now let's check how we can write in doubly linked list. So here we are writing a structure node. Okay, here we have written data and previous node, previous pointer for the previous node address, and the next pointer for the next node address. All right, we have created a head here. Okay, head is now writing null value. Okay, so this is a function we have already discussed how we can do it, how we can insert an element in a doubly linked list. So you can simply go and check that video. I will share a link there. Okay, now insert, when we are writing insert, okay, then we have to do what? Give a value as well. So it will go in data, and previous it will do null, and next is it will do null. Okay, if the head is null, that means you have to provide the new node to the head. Okay, and then we have to keep tracking our values accordingly. All right, so now I am creating a simple function which have name, which will be the name as search. Okay, so now inside it I want to make here key is what which I want to search. Okay, so I am creating a function name is search. Okay, and we are providing here int key. Okay, now I am creating node temporary variable I'm creating. Okay, so it will be of node obviously, right, and it will get the value of head. All right, so this is we are writing it, and int position I'm writing. So we can also print our position value, right, our key value in which position it is. Okay, so I have created int position as 1. I'm giving 1 value to the position. Now I will check while. With the help of while we can check it. Okay, so it will say temp is not equal to null. All right, if it is not equal to null, that means what? We will check simple condition. What will be the condition? Temp of data. So temp of data will equal to key. All right, so temp of data will get the value of if it is equal to key, then it will simply write what? Cout. We will simply write here cout, and we'll say node found at position, and we have to print the position value. So position it will store, right? Position value we will write here. All right, and then we will simply say enter, and then we will break. All right, we will now stop this condition to check the new key. Means we will not check now the next data, what is inside, as we have already found the key. Okay, but if this condition is not true, then we have to keep check the next node. What will be the data inside the next node? So how we can go there? We simply do what? We will simply write here temp will get the value of temp of next. So we will update temp. Okay. And once we are updating temp, we have to also update the value of position. So position plus plus. All right. So this is how we can do it. Simple. And if this condition is never become true, that you will say what means there is no element found, means that element is not present, right? Node not present or found, you can say. Okay. So simply write it the list. All right. So this is how we can simply do what? Simply do search. All right. So now first we have to give values to this node. Okay, each node we have to give value. So I am calling this insert only. Okay, I will give one value inside it and then we will call search. All right, so I am saying insert 30. Okay, insert 40. All right, insert 50 or whatever you want to write, that's on you. Okay, I want to insert suppose insert 70. So now we have 4 node right now. Okay, so it will insert the element, insert the data, you can say, and will create the node. Okay, and if you want to search, suppose you want to search 40. Okay, so that's in a second position, you know already. Now run this code. Okay, now run this code. So capital node we have written here, I think. So let's make a small one. Okay, all right. So we have to change. Okay, we have to change everywhere. That's a small n. All right, now next, run this. So position spelling is wrong, so make it right. Position. Hmm? Hmm. That's now okay. You can also do this thing. Now, my God. So do not do these silly mistakes. All right. So now you will say node found at 2. But here it is also writing node not present in the list. All right. Simply do what you can just change this with a return. So just do return. Okay. And run this code. So 40, it will say at position 2. All right. And if you are saying you want to find, you want to search, suppose 400. Okay. Then it will simply write node not present in the list. All right. So just change this thing, change writing. If you are writing break, just change that with a return. So it will simply return it. It will not go. It will not go to check all the things. Why? Break do what? Break will jump out from that particular loop. Okay, but when it will jump out, so this condition, this statement remain there actually. Okay, so that's the problem. So this is how we can write it. Now let's understand the step by step process, how we are finding the searching element. Okay, all right. So here I have written example, right, where I have a head. Okay, in the head we have 1000 element. Okay, and we have 10 as a data, and then we have here null, we don't have any node. Okay, now it's saying 2000, that means it's now pointing to the next node, and the first previous pointer will store the address of the first node, that you can say previous node, and the next will pointing to the next node. So this is how we can say this node having address as 3000. All right, so this is how we can write. Now let's check how we can write, how we can check that searching we are performing with the help of these two conditions. Okay. Now we are saying here we have a temp. So temp will get the value of head. What is head? That is 1000. So 1000 is stored in a temp. That means temp is now pointing to this location. All right. So this is a temp. Done. Now position you are saying 1. Okay. You set position as 1. Now temp, it will check the condition first. Temp is not equal to null. That is true. That means temp is 1000 here. 1000 is not equal to null. That you can say true. All right. Now check this condition. Temp of data. What is temp of data? That means 10. Okay. So 10 is not equal to key. Key is, suppose you are saying 30. 30 you want to search. Okay. 30 is a key. Done. That you can say false. So we will not go inside this condition. We will not go inside. Okay, now you have to update. Here you can write simple return. Okay, simple write return. Now temp will get the value of temp of next. What is temp of next? Temp of next, this 2000 actually. Now you are storing 2000 to this temp. So now temp will now change its position. Okay, now temp will say temp is now pointing in this node. Okay, this is your temp. All right. Okay, you are doing here. Now position you have to increase, position become 2. Okay, it will increase by 1. Okay, earlier it was 1, now it become 2. Now again check this condition. Now when you are checking this condition, again temp become now 2000. Okay, 2000 not equal to null, that is true. Once the condition is true, then you have to check temp of data. What is temp of data? That is 20. 20 is not equal to 30, false. So now we will not go inside. Okay, now done. What? This you have to do. Now this temp will get the value of temp of next. What is temp of next? That you can say 3000. So now temp will get the value as 3000. Now position will increase. So position will become 3. Okay. So that means now your temp is saying as I am now pointing to this location. So this is temp. All right. Now this is 3000. Okay. Now it will again check this condition. It will again check this condition. 3000 is not equal to null. Here 3000 now. Okay. Here 3000 is not equal to null. That is true. Okay. Now do what? Check your temp of data. Now here 30. Temp of data is equal to your key. Key is 30. 30. 30 is equal to 30. Now true. Okay. Once this condition true, then we have to print what? We have to print node found at position value 3. Okay. Position 3. All right. And then return. Okay. Then return from this condition, from this function. Okay. And jump out. All right. And it will simply execute your code. Okay. So this is how we can do searching one by one node. Okay. And if you are searching 40, okay, if you are searching 40, so this will say 40. 40 is not equal to 30. That again false. Again false. Now tempo will increase. Tempo will get the value of tempo of next. That means what? Null. Again it will check. It will say position become 4. Okay. Again it will go. Temp will now getting null. Null is not equal to null. False. Then it will jump out from this condition. That false. Now it will print what? Node not found in the list. Okay, so this is a simple one. If you want to find any node, okay, you need to traverse and you can simply check the condition as temp is not equal to null. All right. I hope you found this video helpful. Okay, so I have already uploaded the videos on single linked list and the operations. If you like this video, do share with your friends and like this video, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. In the next video, we will understand how we can insert a node in a doubly linked list. Alright, till then keep learning, keep practicing and keep growing. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.